Hello everybody, my name is Alnader, and this is a surprise, kind of. This is on a very short notice, but I felt like doing a Minecraft Legacy live stream because I've not done one in a while now. I haven't done a live stream or an episode of Minecraft Legacy. So, give a couple seconds, hoping that's gonna load right quickly. I'm seeing a circle, I'm assuming it's all loading, so apologies to anyone watching this at a later date. Just need to make sure the stream is doing all fine and dandy. Turn it down. Loading. Little circle's not stop spinning, so tell how much is actually alive right about now. Kilobytes per second is doing well. So while I give that a few seconds to load, there has been quite a few changes. As y'all see, I'm in 1.2.5. I recently went mining, so not much of iron in the furnaces I'm gonna need to go obtain. Give me 1 second right quickly. OBS says everything is doing fine. Oh, are we all good? Oop. Alright, probably just me. It appears that everything is going on now. I'm pretty sure everything should all be configured correctly, that this should be a 1080p 60 FPS stream. Because I know my internet is pretty good, and actually, I'm gonna turn that down to just far as good enough, good old fashioned 12 chunks. Oh yeah, I forgot I had gold as well. Scary noise. I've heard quite a few different things on what those ambient noises mean. My best guess is that they are actually there's somewhere around you there is a light level of 0. So that sounds pretty accurate to me. And actually, hold on, I think I almost forgot to put coal back in the thingamablobs. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me head on back over here. So there are a couple things during the stream. Nope, I completely took the coal out. Was not paying attention. Talking to you guys. But what was I saying? So I'm still looking around at all this stuff, making sure everything's going on correctly. But anyways, the main thing I'm going to want to do is show y'all around. Night time's approaching, and I can't have that because it becomes nighttime. It means that there's a chance that it might start raining, and if it starts raining, we're gonna have a problem. Because I was really hoping, since the whole terrain biome structure was changed in 1.2 to include the increased height limit and the addition of jungle biomes, but unfortunately, even though it will be new terrain, the previous biomes are still associated with the old chunks, which means this was a frozen biome everywhere. In fact, now we can actually see right here is an ice plains. I've walked around, there's like ice mountains, cold frozen rivers, I think. But anyways, so there's, because all these different cold biomes are around here, I just did a quick math. Looks like I could fit one more. this whole place will be suffering the entire Ice Age for the rest of this world's life. Which means now that these are all officially locked in as cold biomes, it will all be a cold biome. Let me pull out the map right quickly, show y'all in case y'all haven't seen in a while. But this little area is the old Minecraft Legacy World, that big green and white square in the middle. All the light blue is all those are all the InfDev chunks, which we can not really see from here, just barely out there. But the main thing I would like to show y'all on this world is, you can see I turned off the alpha resource pack even though I still have old sounds, and those pesky randomized data values from way back in InDev never leave me alone, because now one of the new things in 1.2 is all the different planks at long last, I think, or the addition of the jungle planks. So, which means you can see there's that big old splotch right there. And there's not really outs on the floor. However, you can see all along the front, there are all these random planks that are here. Because all the data values from InDev were partially random for all the blocks and whatnot. So that's why, same thing with these slabs. When I hit beta 1.3 and eventually release 1.0, all these slabs got randomized as well. So you can see over here more jungle, spruce, and birch. However though, I'm pretty sure in 1.7 they realized that that was going to be a problem, so they assigned the leaves, the logs, and the planks of dark oak and acacia to be different data values. So now, I don't think this is going to happen again. However though, I'm not too sure about release 1.8 because the different stones of andesite and diorite. So as you can see, this whole world is pretty much a mess now. I can get to the, I do my best to at least keep the snow off the pathways, which is why I don't want it to snow at all. Because I'm not putting these torches on the pathways, but you can kind of tell over here, I've been placing a lot more fences, because fences are a lot easier to work with now. So because of that, you can also see that this whole place is cold biome simply because of how blue this grass is. And it's not too common that you see blue grass. Good cow. Actually, what else is there around here that I really needed to show y'all? I feel like there's one thing. Oh, I'm staring straight at it. Tower. Way, way up there. That's the new height limit. That was the old 128 height limit. Now it's 256, which is way, way up there. I would take the time to go all the way up, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, let me just doop-a-doop-a-doop-boop hop on right over here. Oh, nope, can't even see that high. Let me go up just a little bit. Go up to the InDev when I first started this world height limit, which is 64. So you can see that's 128. Put that distance of that roof right there, combined with double that distance-ish, and you'll get all the way up to the new height limit. So I'm gonna head on over here just to get a better view of this whole place. So this is my plane still here, still made out of wood. I was thinking about building another plane way up there now that I can actually do stuff with that one. Or I was thinking of making one out of iron, which is partially why I wanted to mine a bunch of iron. But yeah, with the tree farm, since I haven't really done it, and because I use multiple types of planks, I planted the different trees. So you can see you got jungle, some oak, actually not a lot of oak, birch, and spruce, so all those are there. And you're wondering why I zoomed in, because as you can see, I have Optifine, mainly why all that, and all the grass is a lot fancier, because, hey, Optifine 125 was one of the one of the, I'm not going to say the first, but it's definitely early on when Zoom was actually a feature, I believe. If not, correct me if I'm wrong. So Zoom was the main reason why I want to, and I also want to do it for increased view distance. However, the server will not start with a server view distance anything larger than 12, which is equivalent to the far view distance. So that's not going to change until either A, modify the server, or B, wait until 1.7, because it would be really nice if I could see at least one or two of the in-dev walls at any given time. So sun's going down right quickly. It's already been 10-ish minutes. So let me head on over here. Oh, must have missed that because there are a couple things, important things to show y'all. Same thing with doors. Doors were finally normalized in 1.2. That's why they're all now broken. Very, very few of them, few of the doors are actually facing the correct way. So let me head on off to the nether. Ow. Wonder why I fell. Going through here. Do. Don't mind lag, that's normal. So, over here you got the nearest Skylands, I'll get to that next. But this way is the adventure update terrain. So I no longer need to travel like 2,000 blocks, I only need to travel like 300. So down that path, you can kind of see it. Down the path there's another portal way over there. However, I'm going to take the short one over here. Probably show y'all around over here a little bit and whatnot. So, let me jump. Go all the way. No, it's not too much farther. It's right there. This whole trip in the overworld would have taken, obviously, over 8 times longer. But when I head on through here, see, that way goes back to the in-depth chunks. If I want to be facing this way, because, maybe you're wondering, oh, where'd the terrain? Well, easy. It's right there. Back when I loaded up all this terrain in beta 1.9 pre-release 3, I was able to surround the entire legacy terrain, which at the time was in dev up until that's new chunks have appeared to have kinda loaded. Or are no? Well, anyways, that's not important. So there's an entire ring around the in-dev up until beta 1.8 chunks of just all this floating island. You can see the grass over there to the left is all dark because that's a swamp biome, I would assume, since I don't think it's a jungle biome, since jungle biomes would not have replaced any of the previous biomes. Oh, that water didn't, whatchamacallit. So, it's mostly it for over here. Sun's going down, I will get home soon, but before I do, also over here, just a little reminder, is from another thing from beta 1.9 pre-release 3. As you can see, those are the glass pillars that reached up to the old height limit of 128. And one of them, I think it's the one on the right, points to the start of the stronghold, and the one on the left points to the end portal frame. So if y'all have seen my journey to the end video, the end at last, whatever I called it, don't remember. The end in RC2, RC1. Can't remember, not important. But anyways, y'all have seen my end video, then you may have remembered me going there. So since the sun's going down, I'm gonna go all the way back because head on back to the in-depth chunks. So you might have noticed the terrain beyond. There's another cliff wall beyond the stronghold. Were older chunks. That was actually inf-dev terrain. because I explored partially all three of the other sides of the world, but I knew, well, partially because when I wanted to look up the seed to see if I had any chance of getting a stronghold. That turns out I already preloaded the chunks for the first two strongholds. So I was like, I will not head off in that direction in hopes of spawning the only stronghold left that would be capable of spawning. Because up until this version, and even more versions after this, there is only 3 strongholds per world. Give me a quick minute, I need one. Okay, all good now. Back to the nether. Let's make sure that's good. So, what was I saying? So, it's not until release 1.9 where there are more than 3 strongholds per world. So, if I had loaded up the terrain and all 3 strongholds were not able to spawn because they will not spawn in old chunks, I could have potentially ruined my ability to go to the end legitimately unless I created my own portal, which I kind of need to do. Get to that later. But, there would have been no strongholds to be able to leave the end until I get to 1.9, where it's very incredibly difficult to load up all the terrain to prevent all 128 strongholds from spawning. Because they're like certain amount spawn in certain rings around 0, 0, it's all big radius and whatnot. So next stop is right there. As you can see, this would have taken I'll say between 8 to 10 real world minutes to walk this 2,000 blocks. But instead, I just gotta walk right here and then badoop badoop. So fall damage down again. Right here, normal terrain, but it is still within the Skylands chunks. So I planted a couple saplings because I was planning on maybe starting a little. I was wondering if I could like expand this village or whatnot, like add more buildings to it or something. But this village was actually not spawned, or this village was not created in a version with villagers. This village was created in beta 1.8.1, so because of that, there are no villagers here. However, though, I could start walking off in that direction for another few hundred blocks, but I'm not going to. I'm going to head back into the nether, if y'all have noticed the other little path. Oop, this is off to the populated village, so let me head on way over here. And I think I want to face this way. Well, yep, correct. Well, whatever direction you're facing when you go in and out of portals, you will be facing when you come out. So, as you can see, villagers. They have no sounds and you can't trade with them. But the reason is, this terrain was loaded up. It must have been beta 1.9 pre-release 3. Because there are villagers here, but as you can see, still normal terrain. But I'm gonna head off this way right quickly, and I'm gonna show y'all even more of the Skylands terrain. Let me head on off over here. Probably not gonna get too close because that's ocean, and I don't feel like swimming. So 20 minutes of me showing around all the new cool stuff. There it is, more Skylands terrain. See, it's just void. So I'm gonna head on up right quickly. There we go. Yeah, there's all the ocean. Look, more terrain over there. So that heads off a good distance as well. And as you saw when we were way over there, it's gonna end up leading to normal terrain afterwards. But those chunks currently, the chunks beyond the Skylands are not generated yet. And I'm going to want to wait to generate them just in case I find a dungeon or village or whatever to hopefully get some enchanted books, but enchanted books are not around yet. I need to wait until 1.4 to be able to do so. I already took the chest, I think. I think there's a chest in here. So from these two villagers, I'm hoping to start populating an entire village. Because this one I do also want to hopefully expand the village some. Because over here I'm gonna talk and walk back. This way. But the portal all the way back. Not the portal. Focus. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna talk and walk. With those two villagers, I'm hoping to expand the village and hopefully obtain even more villagers by repopulating. But that needs more doors, which means I'll need to build more houses. So let me head off right here. Which means I could start working on one of them super advanced villager farms, but in the end, I'm probably not going to. Let me walk all the way back here because I did a whole bunch of the boring resource collecting beforehand. Like collecting, I think it's on the chest. A bunch of like netherrack, stone. I also have a bunch of cobblestone and wood. All the things I figured I was going to need in preparation for this live stream. Now, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but well, oh, I know what I was going to say. This world is pretty much out of gravel. All the in-depth chunks all around here and whatnot. I've done quite a bit of looking in all the little lake bottoms and whatnot, and there's pretty much no gravel left. So for a while I was telling everyone who hopped on here, because this is still a server, technically y'all just need to message me and whatnot where it all began. So here I got all the rules for whatchamacallit, and I'm pretty sure that the spawn should still be right in there. I would hope it is, because if not, then I'll need to move it again. But I think it needed like a block or something in a very specific area. It was very strange. It was like because I had to MC edit to move it over. So let's see, what was I going to do? Well, I'm just gonna leave all these random planks here because I don't really feel like cleaning up this world. Trust me, this world is a absolute mess. And actually, you know what, while I'm here, I'm gonna hop off right quickly, turn on the Resourcepack texture pack. These aren't resource packs yet. Show y'all how much different it looks. And this resource pack, texture pack, I gotta correct myself from incorrectly stating the new stuff. But this actually cleans up all the different problems. So as you see, to me, these are all just normal looking planks, but if I were to still chop them all up, they would all appear in different hotbar slots. So you can see the nice green grass. Isn't it lovely? Everything's so neon. Same thing over here, kind of. But this texture pack gets rid of all the different variances. So you can see all these trees, yes, they are different types of trees, but to me, they're all just trees. Yeah, these are the oak ones and the jungle ones. You can tell because these are still Let's see. This one is oak, and this one is oak, because all these rest are jungle, because I remember what I planted. As you can see, the spruce ones, they're still going to be a little bit darker no matter what you try to do, but this one will also still be this one is birch. These are birch. Only those three are spruce because you can tell by the different shape. Ow, I did not mean to do that. But and then obviously big tree because that one's still oak. Oh, that crashed. I'm going to ignore that. Good thing I'm only sharing Minecraft so y'all don't see the little boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop notification that just popped up. Oh yeah, this is Phantom's base over here. He still has all these different trees. I'm gonna see if I can try to find where his home actually is, because I don't think I've shown it off yet, but it's in here somewhere. Here it is. Oh look, more broken doors. Here it is. Here's his bed, here's his stuff. And that's empty upstairs. Blank canvas for whatever he wishes to put in here. It is possible. So in theory, if I made this out of iron doors. Yeah, back when doors were very inconsistent and they gave much trouble, so they were like, you know what, we're gonna fix doors, even though every pre-existing door is gonna break. Let's do it. So that's pretty much it, what ended up happening. So I'm gonna want to sleep. I want to sleep as much as possible, not only to make this world as old as possible, just because, but also to prevent weather, because every time you sleep, the weather thingy gets reset. So I don't want snow here because that will give me much more of a mess to clean up. Well, I'm going to sleep once more. There we go. Give me 1 second right quickly again. Okay, all good now. So, another thing, as you can tell with these, this world is that these chests are broken. There are actually 4 chests right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's not a chest right here, no matter how much you makes you want to believe. So if I just open up right here in this middle one, booyah, quadruple chest. I could have done a quintuple chest if I added another one right here, way back when I was still capable of doing so. But I chose not to. I only wanted to keep it 4 because at the time it looked really nice. Same thing over here too, another quadruple chest. So unfortunately, things have changed and it no longer looks nice at all. It looks even worse. So nothing I can do about that now. Okay, I've done so much rambling about all the things I have done. I haven't really shown much about what I am planning on. Well, I haven't really planned on much. However, though, what I do want to do is expand the pathway some and get up a little plot area. I probably won't. Well, I probably should populate the little plot area. But hold on, let me head on back over here. Give me 1 second as well. Doop-a-doop. Okay, we good. Well, I've yet to really decide on where I want that plot area. But as y'all saw, I had a whole bunch of gravel. Where I obtained all that gravel was from the nether. It was earlier today, in preparation for the stream, I stocked up on a whole bunch of gravel, because I knew I was going to need a lot of it. Another thing I'm going to need a lot of is wood. And you can see all these logs are the same. If I looked at this right now, I would not be able to tell you. I would not be able to tell them apart. However, though, because I know, since this is my chest, these 3 are oak, this 16 is jungle, and I believe it's spruce and birch. Although, can't check with this texture pack. I'll need to wait a little bit until I find a alpha texture pack that actually has the different variances. But anyways, in preparation for this video, I stockpiled thinking. Hello! What was I saying? Hello and welcome to the stream. Oh, the stupid learn more thingy. This chat has been giving me thingamabobs all day because I'm just gonna slide that up. Stupid YouTube always will display that welcome to live chat. So I had to move the chat up to the top right of screen, so I just skimmed that on over. But anyways, welcome to the stream. Minecraft Legacy, old world, old texture pack, old version, old sounds. What was I saying? Oh, sorry about that. That's a shame. There's really not much I can do in that. So, my apologies if the stream seems choppy for you. What was I saying? Well, I got sidetracked by, someone showing up. How nice of you to show up. I needed a lot of gravel and a lot of wood because for this map, I was going to figure out a flat-ish area to make a bunch of different little flat plots for future building areas. Now, yeah, I could do something around here, but most of this area is already crowded enough. There's all sorts of... I already have a whole bunch of different things over here. I could use right here, but it's kind of small, and I believe... Pretty sure someone already reserved this area. What was I saying? There's an egg. Oh, there's a message on Thingamablob. Yep. I'm going to doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop. We good. We're back. And what was I saying? Dang it! People messaging me sidetracked me. It's cool though. That's definitely one thing. Live stream, major advantage of live streams over videos is the interaction with all them folks who be watching. There's a brown sheep. Actually, brown sheeps are not rare. There's a whole bunch of them. I think like right over here. The reason why I have this map on me is because I haven't updated these areas in a while. So let me head back on over here. I don't think I'm seeing them. Oh, there's one of them brown sheep. Not seeing another. But trust me, I'm pretty sure there's a whole group over there. Well, right now. Hello! Hi, howdy. Hello, I see the hide in the chat. Like, I have a bunch of different things open right now. Because I'm taking full advantage of my 3 screens. So, hello! Oh, I see. Yeah, I know who you are. I believe you were the one that just... Yep, I do believe you were the one that messaged me on Discord. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to Minecraft Legacy. I'm trying to find a good place around here to plop down some plots. Oh, there's a whole bunch of gravel. I was just saying earlier how gravel was almost extinct in this world. But unfortunately, but it appears that, wow, there's a whole bunch of gravel right over here that I completely avoided, but I stocked up on gravel anyway. Still have more at the home because I ventured off into the nether thinking, okay, no more gravel here, and I don't want to mess up the lovely terrain around there outside. So I ventured to the nether, stocked up on gravel, started streaming, came here, and saw, oh wait, a whole bunch of gravel. Now, there's a lot of, I'm trying to find very flat terrain. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll probably only be streaming on for another maybe hour and a half or so, and then after that, it'll take some time to process the stream. It's fine. Glad you were able to make it here as is. So I guess catch you later. Well, you'll catch me later. The stream should be up tomorrow for sure, after it's all finished processing and whatnot. There's really not much flat terrain. This whole terrain's a mess anyway. This entire world's a mess. Because it's been through so many updates. Because I started this in early in-dev. So after so many updates, this world has just been demolished by all sorts of things. The Ice Age in Beta 1.9 pre-release 3 was the worst though. Because that snow was destructive. And luckily... Tomorrow sounds good. Have a great stream. Alright. See you around. What was I saying? The snow, there's a bug in that started pre-release 3 and it wasn't fixed until like right before release 1.0. But snow, when it fell, it destroyed pretty much every block that wasn't solid. Like it destroyed torches, rails, redstone, maybe paintings. I'm not sure about that. Don't remember. But it also landed where it wasn't supposed to. You see all the snow landing on ice? Snow's not supposed to be on ice. Same thing with it landing on top of signs. Or cake. My amazing cake had a piece of snow on it when I looked at it. And it was very frustrating. I kept the snow there, but the Ice Age of Beta 1.9 was definitely the harshest thing to come to this world. But another problem over the updates is all the data value changes. So lucky for me, this texture pack blocks out most of it. But you see all these doors? These doors used to be nice. See, look, snow. Snow's not supposed to be on top of slabs either. Test. Almost thought I heard myself. Anything down here? Nope, we all good. What was I saying? This has a story to tell. Sorry, I know I'm rambling. I'm still looking around. This might be a decent area. Bah. Same thing with up there. I'll need to check that out soon as well, though. However, though, this whole story, way back when I started this world, the second version, I think it was either the first or second version, I started in InDev 0.31. So way back then, one of the random mobs that were wandering around was Rana. But me being me, I was like, nah, I'm like always call it ramen. I don't know why, I just thought of, top ramen. And I really thought it was on top of that mountain. I put a sign over here. The sign also had snow from the Ice Age. Nope! Where am I going? I keep, another thing is, the in-dev train was also a big problem. This world used to have so many other random blocks, and a whole bunch of other pieces just sticking out everywhere. But I've done my best to smooth out the terrain, but there's still a whole bunch of areas that aren't nice and neat. Maybe one bit, or another thing, all these dark areas did have torches at one point, but the Ice Age kind of ruined all that. So in remembrance of ramen, and you see the stupid snow covered up the fancy picture as well, so that's this whole little big tribute. That was actually the last live stream I did on here, which is also my first live stream in general. And because it's actually getting nighttime, I do not want any more snow. Ow! I was on the wrong side. I was trying to come down the ladder. Okay, so I'm asleep. and I think I've settled on that area just past the house way over there. And I also realize I think I'm gonna want stone to mark out the area. So sorry if I'm just walking around, but I'm also trying to slightly update the map. Because all the snow and all the other areas I've cleaned up and whatnot. So, Actually, while I'm here, what else am I gonna need? I'm not gonna need dirt. I might need another shovel though. Could get sand. Why not? Stack of. I'm pretty sure this is oak, because the reason why I switched to a bunch of the 3 other types of trees in the tree farm over there, because I started really stocking up on oak. I was like, you know, I don't need this much oak. I have saplings for the other ones, so I'm just gonna use those. I can't remember if I said it or not, but I've definitely I've increased the height of the fences, because when fences were first added, they were an absolute pain to work with. They were just so frustrating. You would need to do all sorts of crazy stuff to get the fences the way you needed them. Did not want to fall in lava. This is also the classic texture of lava. That's why it looks like that. I think it's not moving either. Actually, I'm not even sure if it had an animation to begin with. But that's besides the point. I could do a few plots different, right next to each other. I need to figure out the size of each square. Yeah, that's a mountain. Hold on, sorry. Give me one last look. How long have you played Minecraft? I have been playing Minecraft, well, since this version came out, 1.2.5, which was, 1.2.5 was released April 4th, 2012. I started May to June, and I remember because, the only reason why I remember 1.2.5 was because my first update that I experienced was like, whoa, there was an update. I didn't know what update. I was total noob at that time. Was 1.3, and I thought, man, that was 1.3 was a great update. And then surprise, more updates. That's when I started learning more about how all different changes and whatnot, because at the time I was only used to like, okay, people worked on the game, after its entire development cycle, it's done, it's released, that's it. So thought of a game that received updates every few months or so was a pretty new concept to me, and I can officially say this will be the terrain I shall be working with. Other things. So yeah, so June 2012. That was almost 7 years now. Yeah, so nearly 7 years now. Oop, did I hear something? Nope, I did not. Oh yeah, the reason for all this gravel, I probably don't even need it right now, but build a path, because I'm going to expand the path, now that I stocked up on gravel, way back to the main area. I will work on that path way over here. So for now, I'm going to want to flatten out this area a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. I'm going to need to be like perfect squares. Oh, probably did not need to do that. Preparing for the future that way. If I place the torch one more block down, I will not need to, whatchamacallit? I will not need to, break the torch a second time. I probably should have moved it down too, but I'm just going to ignore that for now. Using this dirt, I'm not going to only tear blocks down, I will also build up to flatten out the area. So that would be like normalizing the terrain, lowering the highs, heightening the lows. I think that's the proper term for the proper use of heightening. Increase the height. Cluck, 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 the chicken. People still think it's a duck. Not surprised. I think in April Fool's update for 2012 they were ducks. No, 2013. Minecraft 2.0, red, blue, and purple. Actually, maybe not. I actually think they had a problem with exploding. I can't remember. I actually missed the 2013 April Fool's update because I was at a friend's house that day. So when I came home, I saw all these update videos saying, "Ooh, Minecraft 2.0 released." So since I have all the currently found versions, I was able to play it eventually. But I actually missed the April 1st, and I think the 2nd as well, of 2013. I was not home to have fun with the April Fool's update the day of, and I was kind of disappointed. Well, it was well fun. At that time, I was playing Pocket Edition, because the laptop, still have it, but the laptop I used to use, awfully slow. So at that time, I played on a old, well now it's old, iPhone 4S, I believe, which I also still have. I hold on to every old electronics, because one day they'll be, valuable. Do you play online servers sometimes? Partially. I was, a few weeks ago, I was trying to travel as far as possible on 2B2T, but the queue lately has been like 200 something. So I was like, it's not worth it. Well, it was over 200 last few times I checked. So I have not gotten on 2B2D in a while, but there's another one called Vortex. That one's also modern. That one is 1.13 too, which 2B2T was supposed to be 1.13 mid-February, but I haven't checked up on that. It's still 1.12.2. But Vortex is a smaller server run by another one of my Minecrafting buddies who I've known for a while. And this shovel is about to break, so I'm actually going to want to head home. So I do hop on Vortex sometimes. Let's see, what other servers? I feel like there's one more that I've played on frequently recently, but I don't think there is. Let's see. I'm not even sure how many single player worlds, because now I've got all sorts of Steam games. Let's see. No, other than that, I don't think I've really been playing any other online servers, and that's because I either stick to single player, or the main reason why I stick to single player is for old versions. This one's not single player. This is a server, so technically, if I sent you all the stuff, you can hop on here with me. Well, let's see. But most of my single player worlds are old. I have one main up-to-date world, single player, and that is the world I have that has the world's largest wall map on it. The 9,009 maps that took me a while to make. That world is modern. However, though, it's pretty much unplayable now. And I'm really, really hoping that 1.14 has the whole new renderer. And I'm really hoping that that's going to be optimized enough to be able to play on that world again, because that was my main world. I have a couple different projects going on there of things that I've just wanted to make, but I haven't gotten around to finishing them because I started working on the map. The more I worked on the map, the less and less playable that world became because of all the because of how bad the lag has gotten. Is out of 6 seconds of gameplay, 4 of those seconds the screen is frozen, 2 of those seconds are actually playable. Where are my sticks? Must have used up all my sticks. So I really cannot be on that world much more, simply because it runs so poorly. It's gonna stock up on a whole bunch of sticks now, so I'll only do that. And it is getting nighttime, so I'll want to sleep as well. We'll move on over here. Boop-a-doop. Because I needed that new shovel, because do not let your tools break. Instead, when they get about halfway done, stop using them and get another identical tool. For example, in this case, a diamond shovel. So if I wait for this diamond shovel to get about halfway, which is probably a little less, I'm going to use this diamond shovel to halfway, and then I'm going to put the two together, and then it will be combined into full. Plus, I think it's an additional 10% durability when you put 2 tools together. So, much more efficient than using anvils. However, though, if these were enchanted and I put them in the crafting, they would lose their enchantments. So anvils still have a purpose, but you can only repair tools a certain amount of times before it becomes too expensive, which frustrates me quite a bit. I'm fine if it... I'm totally fine if it takes a ridiculously large amount of XP to repair because of restricting the use of that tool usage anymore, or restricting the repairing, is always kind of frustrated me, because there have been quite a few, well, won't say quite a few, there have been multiple times in the past where tools became too expensive to repair, and it made me mad because those were always my best stuff. But and then mending came along, so then when that happened, I just wouldn't use the tools all the way. I just wouldn't let them get close to breaking, and then wait till I could put mending on them, and then when time came and I had mending, I could just fix them all up with XP for no cost. Should I flatten this one more? Because if I do, I could probably cover up all this. Then again, do I need this much dirt? However, though, if I do flatten it, it will be level with the entire minecart track that goes all the way around the world. All the way around the in-depth chunks. Whoop, oh! Not sure if you saw, but there's the whatchamacalled. So saying, the ice. I saw some of that ice freeze, and that's because I've been over here long enough. Although I think I'm going to just flatten it, just because I could always use more dirt. I could use this dirt to fill in holes later. For example, like this one right here. Ba-doop. So in the process of eliminating in the process of flattening out all this places, I'm also capable of getting rid of all the snow. Because I know the snow's gonna come back. I know it will snow in this world again, but I don't really feel like taking the time to clear it all out. So this is a good way to get rid of snow and make it look nice. And also, since this area needs to be cleared anyway, it's just gonna be poof, gone. Boom, just like that. While I'm here, while I'm capable, one thing I was planning on doing, I just don't see much of a use, but making different golems. Because, yeah, snow golems have been around for a couple updates, but iron golems were added in 1.2. What I could do, since iron is so abundant and I have a bunch of pumpkins, what I could do is I could put some iron golems in the village, way back in the, way back where the populated village was. The village actually had villagers. I could put some iron golems there, that way that area will at least be nice and safe. So let me get rid of all of this. I just now took a look and realized, oh, well, that's a large area that I'm gonna need to take out, but it's fine. I flatten areas. I've dug out so many different places. I'm used to it by now. It's nothing new to me. I'm used to making mountain flat. One of my first big projects was on this old server I played on back when it was still online, called Geeky Servers. And man, greatest server ever. But fortunately it was only online for a few years, and then it kind of died down, not enough people donating, and then it went offline. And lucky for me, I was able to get a hold of from... Oh my gosh. I am hearing things. What am I hearing? I don't know what I'm hearing. Oh. Oh, hold up. Give me a second. Never mind. Is it even worth it? No, I think not. Someone did a whole bunch of giveaways of a bunch of Steam keys, but I don't even have Steam open. So, like, whatever, people probably pasted it all in already. They posted, like, 15 different games in chat, so every day people are probably already claimed them by now. But whatever, it's cool, it's cool. But what I was saying was that I was able to get a hold of, from the owner himself, a copy of the only backup that's still around of that server. Now it was old by maybe 8 to 10 months or so, but it was as I remembered it. Now, yeah, there were a lot of things that were missing that I ended up doing in the later days, but the majority of my important stuff was all still there. So lucky for me, I was able to oh, that's a problem. I was able to get a copy of Geeky Servers, and the hopes is one day, I don't think it would just be me, but one of the other folks who are more qualified with running a server would be able to get it up and running again. Because by now it started. It was actually the first server I ever... It wasn't the first one I joined on, but it was the first one that I actually found. But at the time, I was unable to join because I think it was offline or something. But I was like, okay, well, still looks promising. I'll hop on next time I see that's available. So, yeah. You know, I'm probably just going to cover up this entire hole. Because I don't need... Sand's not too big of a problem anymore. I don't know, I don't remember where, but somewhere I went digging and I obtained a whole bunch of sand. If you remember earlier, whilst I was going through all the stuff in my chest, there was a whole bunch of sand there. And I really don't remember where it came from. Well, one reason why I stopped digging right now is because I have all this dirt in my inventory. Oopsies. Oopsies. Triple oopsies. I have all this dirt in my inventory, and I know I'm going to be collecting a lot more, so I might as well... Eggs are always valuable. Until you have a chicken farm. Then they're no use. Give me 1 second. I see nighttime is coming up very soon, so I'm not sure how much more of this I'm going to fill in. But, maybe then folks will come back, because I see right now it's currently back down to 1 person watching, which is me. I need to keep the stream page open to make sure everything's all working correctly. So now I just wait and see if anyone else will show up, so I'm back to talking to myself again. Real shame that the Limited Stone 9 was having connection issues, but probably tomorrow he will turn to my channel to continue watching the stream. And actually, I gotta go now because I absolutely do not want it to snow. I would say rain, but nope, not here. The only place it actually rains on this map, top left, as you can see, is the whole upper part way up north. That's the... It's all, that is a different biome. You see over here, we got some ice mountains. Let's see if something else changes. Maybe ice plains? Maybe. Yep, there's some of that ice plains. Or there might be a cold river. Excuse me, sheep. Yeah, that's right. Keep them moving. Doop a doop a doop boop. Nope. Mainly just ice plains around here. I can't tell because I would need to delete the... Nope, I can't delete the chunks because then it will be a different biome. I think it was 1.1 where biomes became associated with the chunks. Which is why in 1.2 it actually saved, which means in theory, if I skipped 1.1, I might have been able to get new biomes. But on here, I really do not want to skip any versions. How long ago? Hour and 4 minutes. It might be about halfway done the stream. My goal is 2 hours. And in these 2 hours, I'm probably only going to get the one thing done, which is flattening out the area and getting enough done for the all the different plots. And what I mean by plots are different specific squares of land that are dedicated to one specific build. So Think of it kind of like making ow. Think of it like making a little neighborhood out of squares. First, then I'll need to make path all nice and fancy. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll make it like 15 by no. I could make it like 21 by 21 blocks. Because if you're looking at all this is a nice large area of land. Looking at all of this, so I'm sure I'm fully capable of getting quite a few in here. Goal is to fit as many as possible, but I also want them to be large enough to put detailed works of art in here, like different houses and whatnot. Had to take a breath. I've been talking quite a bit. Let's see if anyone else I know, because what's his name? Beeper. I'm pretty sure I know who they are. Actually, they're the one that messaged me on Discord and whatnot. What was I saying? I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. I don't think I was going anywhere important with that, so I think I'm going to just move on. I need one else I know. So yeah, I kind of know them. What was I saying? I seriously do not remember where I was going. So I guess it's alright. New topic would be, well, this hole is finally filled up, so because of that, it appears that I am going to be able to have all this inventory space nice and free to get back to chopping down all this. Hey, no, excuse me, chicken, I'm working here. And when my inventory fills up again, not sure what I'll do. Let me come back here to where it's actually working. But dirt is quite valuable because, as I've said earlier, there have been this whole area, this terrain, this in-dev terrain is an absolute mess. So, yeah, it may look pretty decent now, but that's because I've spent quite a long time working on cleaning it up quite a bit. So, oopsies. So, I usually, when cleaning up the terrain, since I'm kind of lazy, I wanted to just fill in all the holes instead of trying to take the time to plan out everything, simply because, well, dirt is very easy to obtain, but taking time to break it all down from uses up shovels. And now shovels aren't a big problem because of how large the veins are, so as you all saw, I stockpiled on diamonds. Oh, we're starting to get tired. Man, how did I live stream for 6 hours that one day? That was an absolute mess. What was I going to say? I was talking about... I went quiet because I had to think. And stop to breathe. Well, oh yeah, it's easier to just fill in a bunch of holes with dirt than it is to flat out an area with a bunch of shovels. Yeah, it takes one click to place a block, but it takes sorry, Dion, but it takes longer than just instantly to break blocks unless you have. Oopsies, I'm already back up to coming up on 10 stacks of dirt once this one fills up. What was I saying? I feel like I would just repeat myself if I just continued on rambling. But this little island is getting close to. Oop! I think I may need to fill in that area next. Because now I have all this dirt, and I don't know what to do with it. Oh, yep, I passed 10 stacks now. That one in my hotbar is the 11. I could fill in all this area. Yeah, it's a lot. But if I also have a whole lot of dirt. So it might be capable, or it might be possible to just fill in all this big area. Maybe not this far, but over here definitely. Let's see, what am I looking at? If it's based on my eye height, I'm looking at 62 or 32. So I guess I'll just get another egg. So I guess I'll just get rid of this little area. The server's still doing nice and good. And look, the shovel's already getting low. Let me update the map right quickly. Boop. Yep, you can see nice and updated. How we're starting to turn into grass, which is good. So now, sorry, chicken. Yes, please. Not sure how I'm going to do this. First things first, I'll probably well, listen now. I was working. I haven't even gotten around to building much yet, but I'm just getting all this land ready. I'm allocating all this space for in case I or someone else who joins on here. There's a back way over in the main area. I made this whole wall that has a bunch of signs on it, and those signs have the names of all the different people who have been on here. So if you ever wish to hop on here, DM me on Discord or something. Zelnator Octothorpe. That's proper name. 9381. I believe. Yeah, I could just post the IP in the description and whatnot, but I'd rather not. Besides, this isn't even 24/7 server. This I'm hosting Minecraft Legacy. Always have. Always will for the time being until I have until I actually make more money to be able to pay monthly for a good server. But I'd say this one's good enough. My computer is beefy as is, and you can see right now running right around 200 FPS with the server on while streaming and everything else going on in the background on my computer and whatnot. Although it's getting nighttime, so I'm gonna go way back over here. Update map. We good? Okay. So for now, all the servers, the same thing with Piecraft Syndicate. I host that on my computer as well. I've hosted all 3 seasons. Let's see, what other servers? I'm trying to think. What other servers have I hosted? I have hosted Gmod servers, but I never made a video of that. Oh, I hosted one back when I would play with Piemaster J. Way back when. Actually, way back when being only like within the past 2 years. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of Minecraft servers with my folks, my Minecrafting buddies. Keep collecting eggs. Fine by me. I should just move the bed over there for the time being. Wait, why do I face backwards on the bed? Why do I face that way? Interesting. I did grab all dirt, right? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. As y'all see, or I've noticed, this is indeed Minecraft 1.2.5. And you may be wondering, well, when am I updating to the next version? The next version is 1.3.2. And, if I were to keep at my 7-year rule, because I started this world in January 2017 on a version from January 2010, and it is now March 2019 on a version from March 2012, then I technically won't get to update again until next August, which is from now until August is a long time. So I think over the next couple months or so, or maybe next few weeks, depending on how much more I prepare and actually be ready to update. But I might just skip from 2012 and go all the way to 2013 using very quickly updating, because after August it's not until October, and the version after October is not until May, which means if I can get to May 2013 before this upcoming May in 2 months, then I would have jumped a whole year, and instead of being exactly 7 years apart, I would only end up being 6 months apart. Which I've lasted this long, so that's probably what I'm going to do, but this world is not currently ready. As in, there are a couple things I need to do beforehand. That's another little one. Oh, never mind. Nothing important. There are a couple things that I would want to do before I update to the next version, or next few version. The main one being get those villagers ready, because I'll definitely need to plop down a lot more of the houses. Because me being me, I'd like to keep things original, so I'll probably just recreate a lot more of the houses that villagers commonly use, and then just put those in the village. Because as you saw, 2 doors, 2 villagers. So I'll need to make even more villager houses. As you can see, this is actually going well. I'm also running out of dirt, which is good. Doing the thing I wanted, which was get rid of all this dirt. And man, look at all this flat land. Wow, this is nice. I've been wanting flat land on here for a long time. You know, that's part of the reason why I haven't done so much building, because I just don't really have the any decent places to build. Because the terrain, as I've said, is a mess, and it's all uneven. It's all over the place. So now, I'm hoping that this space will be utilized for larger things. Because lately, I've been building only a bunch of small things, and I'm ready for a change. And this might be it. I'm probably only going to be able to fit another 2 rows of dirt in here. With all this extra space, I'll probably also be able to encourage a couple other people to hop on to utilize this space as well. Just because I know that's going to bug me if I didn't do it. I really want to take down this entire mountain. Let me just boop-a-doop-a-doop over here. Oh! Also want to fill all this in. And increasing my total land coverage. Actually, I don't think I'll be able to fit the last 2 rows unless I took out this whole mountain. And the reason is, oopsies, let me boop-a-doop-a-doop boop. All my torches just gone. But anyways, as you can see, all the stone over here, all the stone I'm going to want to replace with dirt as well, just to keep it all even. Hour 21, another 40 minutes-ish. Not wanting this to be another one of my insane 6-hour-long streams. Only did that once, and I was halfway my goal. It was a long time ago. I'm talking probably 2015, maybe 16. I posted a little video saying, hey, one day I'm going to want to do a 12-hour Minecraft live stream. And so far, that 6-hour stream was the closest thing I got to my 12-hour stream. And since then, my longest stream was only, well, other than the 6th one, I think it was like 3-ish hours, between 3 and 4 hours. Okay, I'm fairly satisfied with how this land is turning out. Because this old place was all messed up, and now it's looking a lot nicer. Oh, yep, that's another bug. If you are beneath the height limit, there's this black box that just doesn't like you. Same thing here, it's strange visual artifacting. It's fixed newer versions, I believe. But I think the last thing I'm going to want to do is chop out this little island. Because I want as much flat space as possible. Don't worry about the torches, I can fill those up soon enough. So let me boop-a-doop-a-doop boop. Get this area all nice and neat. Oopsies. Oh, scary noise. I'm going to hold up my belief that those ambient noises mean that there's an area with a light level of 0 nearby. And so far, that seems most realistic to me. Sorry, loading up the map to make sure this is all nice and neat. But, I'll see that currently it says that 2 people are watching. So, someone came back, or someone joined. So either way, welcome you and welcome all. There you go. Man, this place is definitely looking a lot flatter than what it was. Okay, so let's see. If I'm going based off of where... Oopsies, you know what? hold that thought right quickly, because now that I have this extra dirt, excuse me, Mr. Chicken, I'm going to want to fill in all these places. Well, not all of them. A few of them, because, as I've said before, this is the in-dev terrain. This is terrain from 0.31. Terrain from 0.31 is an absolute mess. So, I want to clean it all up. Although, it takes an insane amount of dirt making a world this size nice and clean. Which is why there are still a bunch of places that are not smoothed out yet. And I know for a fact that I am about to stock up on even more dirt when I start making the paths, because oh, you know what? I don't feel like walking all the way back to sleep. Don't mind the snow. It's from the ice age that affected this world, which is why this entire place is still covered in snow. So, normally snow is not supposed to spawn on slabs, but that time it did, and there is no bed in here. Never mind, looks like I am going to need to walk all the way back. Terrain. When I walk back, I'll need to find the path, because I'm going to want to make a path from the flat area over there when I set up all those different plots, which I think I will set up to be 21 by 21 squares. So 21 squared squares. Ooh, bed. And then I'll see how many I can fit. I would hope I could at least fit maybe 6 or so. Not sure, because I'm still not good with visualizing sizes. Like seeing, okay, I have this much space. I can fit about this many. I can fit about this many block lengths inside of it. So while I'm here, I might as well plop down that egg. Boop, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna head back over here. Now that the area is nice and flat. Oopsies, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me doop-a-doop, put that shovel together. We was talking about earlier. Booyah. Both durability plus an additional 10%. I think it's 10%. I actually think it's closer to 8%. Can't remember because F3 plus H doesn't happen yet. Woohoo! About time you've arrived. I've been waiting. I didn't know if you were asleep again, still had homework, got out of class. Not sure. But either way, glad you're here now. Moderator Pie Master J. You've made it to the last half hour of the stream. Which means technically if you wanted, you could call me up on Discord and whatever and hop on here for yourself. Join in on the stream. Hang on, sorry, this was bugging me. Wanted to fix it all up nice and neat now.
Hello.
Yellow. Howdy. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, I gotta turn the stream sound off. I was hearing myself. Hello, stream. I'm Pie Master J. What version is it?
1.2.5.
Alrighty. I'll be on soon.
How was your audio volume compared to me?
It's about the same. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, because I've only really tested with the game. So, I figured you would sound fine. So, hopefully when you hop on, you'll be close to your house. That way when you get here, you can help me scope out this area. because
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I've been working on flattening out this area because I needed a new area for building because I don't feel like making all the surrounding area nice and neat. So this area was already flat enough, so I kept going from there.
Alrighty. Sorry, I'm trying to change the version right at the moment.
It's hard to find where the path is because the stupid ice age broke all the torches. So now everything is covered in snow.
Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say. What's in this version that I don't know about?
Well, the newest thing that was added was redstone lanterns, jungle trees, ocelots, and jungles in general. And this is right before jungle and desert temples.
Ooh, jungle temples.
So next time we update, we'll need to go exploring for those next.
Boop. Did I work? Oh, hello! I am here. Where am I?
Are you
I
at
am,
my frisbee?
Oh wait, I see you. I'm a-coming. Can I run?
Double tap.
Oh.
Oh, I see you.
Ooh, this GUI skill's awful. Let's turn that up. There we go. Oh, I'm jolly. I'm jolly Pie J.
That's fine. I mean,
So what are we digging out?
yeah, well, we're not really. By now, the area's already nice and flattened. But, yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. I just want to break the diagonals to see the path. Okay, there we go. So, there's your house still. Don't mind the magical floating snow. As I said, the Ice Age was absolutely brutal. And
I see that.
over here is the area that was all nice and flat. So now, what I was going to want to do was mark out, I think, what I say, 21 by 21 squares. So starting from here, I'll put one. Okay, here. Do you have a shovel?
Yes.
Okay, then starting from. If you pick up any torches, just hold on to them.
Okay.
Oopsies. So starting from here, first, start making a 3 wide singular line all the way until I think about over here-ish. So just start working this way.
Okay, the three blocks in a line?
Correct.
Alright.
That sounds great.
Woo.
Yeah, don't mind the sand. I'll need to plop down dirt, because this will be one of the gravel pathways.
Oh, okay. Where do you get your gravel from?
The nether.
Oh, makes sense.
This world was running out, and I didn't really feel like going through the going to the bottom of all those lakes. So I was like, I'll just head off to the nether and start collecting some there. So then here, let me... Oh, was that all your dirt?
Yeah, I just picked it all up. I have a stack in 16.
Okay. Let's fill this in.
Ah!
Since gravel doesn't float.
Oops.
And then here, start filling it all in.
Alright. This reminds me of when I had to make the paths for Syndicate Season 1. I mean, it's a little different, because I used pathways, but you used gravel.
Yeah, because pathways aren't existent yet. You can start making out of actual pathways when pathways start existing. But for now, this is what all them olden folks used, because it's useless for pretty much everything else, except for flint.
When does the middle mouse button feature appear?
Right now, here, scroll to something else. Middle mouse, click the gravel.
Oh, it does work. Okay, nice. Is that just, like, is that literally this version?
Like 2 versions before.
Oh.
So, it's still pretty recent. So I guess from here, you know, let's have one. That's a problem. Oh yeah, this could be a problem. Hold on, let me find my way out. Hold on, give me a second. So here, make a outline. Here, let me see if this is 21. While I'm here, so there will be a 1 block gap between the outline of stone.
Alright.
There's going to be 1 layer of grass and then the gravel. So this is 17. So 18, 19, 20, and 21.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This torch is floating. Oh,
Uh-oh.
big lag spike. What the heck just happened?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
that's stupid. It made me lose count. What the heck? 1, 2. 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, not a ghost block. Where are you? There you are. Can you count? Apparently I'm like autistic.
Alright.
Oh, these are all ghost blocks. That's what.
Right here, I believe.
Whew.
And then here you go, I'll connect the 2 corners, and then you can start filling it in with stone.
Alright. Oopsies. So why stone? Just like an outline block?
Yeah,
What's going here?
I'm not sure yet. Right now, I'm just marking out a bunch of different squares. Actually, are we able to sleep right quickly? Because I'd rather not have any more stone. Or snow. Not stone. Because this world has been ruined enough by stone or snow.
Ow.
Nice jump.
Thanks.
Main reason is because I don't want all the pathways to get covered anymore. Do you even have a bed at your place?
Oh. Well, crap. Do. Where's the nearest bed?
Well,
I lost you. Am I just supposed to follow the path?
yeah.
Okay.
Well then here. Will you need wool?
Yeah, I believe. What does this say? To IJ's place. Ow! I suck at Minecraft. Oh yeah, I forgot about the blocking feature with swords.
Okay, here. You can stay in that bed, since I realize there's only one in the Frisbee house. So just head on the bed for now.
What, the
And
one
then,
that's on like the balcony thingy?
yeah.
Okay.
And then let me get off to where the other bed is. And then when I return, I shall give you a bunch of wool.
Nice. How long have you been? Were you streaming before me?
An hour and a half.
Whew. Okay. I was sleeping. I apologize.
I figured. I just
I
didn't know if you were how quickly you had fallen asleep though after class.
um I fell so my classes ended my time around 3, and I went to bed after that, and then I kinda just woke up. So it was about a 4-ish hour nap. 4 to 5.
Okay, then I am coming back. Are you still in the Frisbee place?
Yeah, I'm walking out the exit that I entered.
Alright, well, here's
Oh,
wool.
jeez. Scared me.
So
Thank you.
then there you can make your own bed. And then while I'm
Nice.
here, I'm gonna grab more stone.
Is the best place to get wood still the tree farm?
Probably.
Alright. Well, I'll get some later. But right now I'm gonna head back to the stone thing. Do I lose hunger?
Not yet. We
Oh.
are currently on peaceful. You made a...
Oh, okay.
Well, it's fine, there are multiple ways. Technically the path went left.
Yeah, I'm bad at reading the path. Oh, ladder. Hello, ladder. Saw you got some comments
On what?
on the stream. Some chats.
Okay.
Who was hopping on? Anybody you know?
I know one of them. The other person I do not recognize.
Which one was he?
Eggman.
Eggman. Saw that. I thought that was a funny name.
Okay, so there's one square, so now...
We were gonna make another one.
Yes, but it will be easier, because from here, we can just do another 3-wide gravel pathway.
Oh.
So it looks like we'll be able to fit 4 of these squares.
Alright. Well, let's get to digging. Hopefully I don't have another lag spike.
There might be more sand holes somewhere around there. A lot of this area was filled in.
Alright. So why the surprise stream?
Because I haven't done a video on Legacy for a while, nor have I done a live stream So I figured, hey, I'll do them both.
I guess it's good that I made it.
Indeed.
Since you were asking me to join.
There's the gravel. I shall be back very soon to get more.
Alright, I'll start placing it.
The reason why I've been asking you is because I've been wanting to do another video on here. Since you said you were always doing other things, I figured, hey, I might as well just do a stream.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This last week/weekend has been very... I mean, I know whenever you talk to me, I'm always playing Fortnite or something. But during the day, I've always been, like, stressing out because this past week has been, like, very homework heavy. And I've been worried about it. So, it's kind of why I haven't been making time for, like, other games during the day. But hopefully, this week will be a little bit more chill. Last week was literally like midterms, so I had to like get a whole bunch of stuff done, big stuff. But now I should be at ease a little bit, so I can help with streams. I should be starting to make my videos again. Hopefully, gonna get you that intro in a couple days.
I sure hope so, because that was going to be my next video. And
I
then
know,
I ended up making my map. And then I waited some more.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it, I swear. Actually, I did finish my Netflix show, so I could do it tonight while I stay up all night long.
With your already messed up sleep schedule.
Yeah. I don't know how to
just
fix
become
it.
nocturnal, just sleep during the day. Next semester, just take night classes.
Well, I don't want to do that. I don't like night classes. Although I guess it probably would work, huh?
Make more sense since you're up all night anyways.
No, I do have one class that like ends at 6. Oh wait, when does it end? I can't remember. It's like 6 p.m. or something like that. I think I go to class at like 3, and it's like 3 hours. And it's a
3-hour class.
Yeah, it's for like an art class too. So I'm like, I love art, man, but 3 hours? Ugh.
I would have difficulty anything more than 2.
Yeah, I have a class right now that's an hour and 45 for my figure drawing, and I already don't like how long. But,
If I could watch an entire movie during class, there's a problem.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be even worse if I could watch an entire Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Did you hear that Avengers 3 might be, or 4 might be 3 hours long?
I'm not surprised.
It's insane.
There we go. So now we can plop in another. Where now we just need to count.
I assume it's a block.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Or are we doing the 3 paths?
Actually, doing more path. Yeah, I almost forgot, because I'll definitely want a path in between them all.
Alright, where does this one end? Just right at the block? Right at the line? Or farther?
Probably.
Oh, probably right here.
Maybe like a little bit farther. Maybe to like here-ish.
Alright.
That way we can probably... Yeah, you can start working on that one, and then I'll connect it on this side.
Sure. So 1.2.5. When's your next update plan?
Well, for the entire duration of this 2-year series, I've been exactly to the month 7 years ahead of when the version actually came out. However, though, Because now that development was slowing down during this time, I'll probably be able to rush through the next couple of versions pretty quickly and cut it down to only 6 years behind since the release.
Interesting. I did it. Oh,
that's good.
There's not enchanting it, right?
Yeah, there is.
What kind of enchant?
There's an enchantment table. Do you want to go use it? Do you even have levels?
No, but I was just curious. I have like 1 level.
Okay, well, yeah, there is an enchantment table that I've made. Now I think this one's going to go all the way until like 1 block before the little all around the world minecart track.
It's 21, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sure I did it. 1, 2, 3. I'm out of gravel, so I figured this would be a good way to help.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I underestimated how much gravel this was actually going to use. I'm getting low too.
Nights are coming. Do you wanna sleep?
Indeed. Sleep the rain away.
I'm gonna make a bed. I'm still proud of my house. I like that I was able to make detailed-ish housing with the version. What version did I build that in?
Beta 1.3.
Wow. It's insane. The doors are a little wonky.
All the doors are.
Is what it is.
All the doors are wonky because 1.2 fixed the doors by making them work correctly. But now, in doing so, it broke all previous doors.
Bummer. I have a bed. The classic red one.
Well, there's only going to be red for a long time.
For a long time. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm asleep. I will head on over once I grab some more of this stone and the rest of my gravel.
There's a chicken at my door. Hello, sir. Oh, he walked inside. I guess I have a pet chicken now.
Unless it despawns. Can't name it because there are no name tags.
Oh, bummer. Well, his name will be Larry until Larry is no more.
Okay, I'm coming back with more stone and gravel. I am passing by my tribute to ramen.
Fill me in. What was that again? What's ramen?
The frog-headed girl who roamed around here
Oh,
way back during
yes,
my
that's
first
right.
stream.
Wow. Rip. We miss you, ramen.
The only problem is the tribute keeps getting covered with snow. So now I want to sleep as much as I can to prevent the snow.
So is the snow like that bad? Does it always come back?
Well, only when it snows, because here, if you take a look-see at the map, you can see how much of this world is a snow biome.
Oh, good lord.
So, the only problem is, during the Ice Age in Beta 1.9 pre-releases, the snow was capable of destroying non-solid blocks like torches, redstone, and rails. And it also landed in places it shouldn't, like on top of slabs, cake, and signs.
Oh, wow.
So now we will work on this way. Probably start filling this in now. Do you have any dirt? Oh wait, hold up. Here, I've got stuff for you. Here you go.
Thank you, my good sir.
I'll also take any dirt. You don't want it.
Whoop, whoop,
Hello!
whoop.
Someone said hi in the chat, so I'm saying hello back.
There we go, that's all my dirt. Hello, viewer.
41. That was within the past minute.
I don't think I count.
So let me... that already. Dead meme. Yeah, well, a lot of memes have died. I'd say it's best we keep them that way. Unless they come back.
You know what meme is never gonna die?
What?
Big Chungus. Oh, please tell me you know what Big Chungus is.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to word this correctly. The overweight Bugs Bunny.
You don't want to offend any Bugs Bunnies out there. Yeah, overweight Bugs Bunny.
Got hit with the tornado.
So let's just say hypothetically that you technically make it to the current version of Minecraft. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it will. Who knows? I'm not. You never know the future. But say you do. Let's say you make it to the current version. What are you gonna do then?
Wait.
You're
Because
just
I
gonna
can't.
wait till the next version.
Because I'll need to wait anyway for the next version.
That's true.
Like, if I make it to 1.13 now, I'm gonna need to wait for 14.
Well, then what if... Okay, then this question. If Minecraft eventually... In the future, obviously it's not anytime soon. But let's just say that Minecraft eventually hits its finish date. And it says, alright, this is what Minecraft's gonna be. We finished. Now we're gonna start working on a new game. Are you gonna, like, go to mods or something? Or are you just gonna call it quits on the server? Or on this world?
I'll think of something, but I know Microsoft wants it to be a 100-year game. So let's see if I'm even alive when it's, they call it quits.
Oh yeah, hopefully when, like, well, I don't know, would you rather be alive for it to end, or...
Yes. That way I could say I've played it pretty much all my life.
That would be cool. I like how Minecraft hasn't gotten old yet. Like, there's some games that I'm just like, I can't play anymore. But Minecraft never seems to lose its charm.
Oh well. They're gonna keep on working on it. Oop, here's now that the main 4 areas are all done. Let's make another path over here.
Alrighty. What do you think about the look of 1.14?
What's added or the textures? Because I got two different opinions.
What's added?
I am very looking forward to the overhauled villages. And I know it's not in the Java snapshots yet, but in Bedrock, the Bedrock beta, they have implemented the new schedules. So I'm definitely ready for better villages, because the last time we got them was in 1.6 when they had sounds, and in 1.3 when they added trading. Bye.
No, I'm definitely excited for it too.
I say bye. See ya, man.
Bye, viewer. What you think about the fox? Needed or unneeded?
Well, there are technically a lot of things that can be considered unneeded. For example, the bat.
That is very true.
Thanks for the sub, man.
Who knows, maybe one day that the bat will get, reason. Like other things that didn't have a real use, that got uses later. Like, I don't know, you'd probably know better than me. Isn't there like a couple things lately that might... Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, maybe one day, bats will get a use too.
I think the only reason why they added bats was for the Halloween update, and they already had black cats, witches were added, but black cats and spiders. So they were probably just coming up with one more random thing to include in, just because. And one more path. Got a little too. Thanks for subbing, man. We're still here. Not sure the watching meter is so incredibly slow at updating.
Yeah.
And I gave you the rest of my gravel.
Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to finish it.
Oh, well, we're out of gravel. Because I grabbed everything that was in my chest. But it's fine, this is the last little bit. So close!
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well, actually, we still had this other side as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we almost made it all the way around the 4 areas. So yeah, so...
Can I just say, I know I've already seen that before. I really like the look of that structure.
My Empire Dirt?
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well then, here, we can head off to bed, and then I will show you around up there right quickly, and then while we're up there we can get a good view of the land we just worked on.
Nice.
And then that gravel pathway is going to go unfinished for now, because, well, that was the rest of it. So I don't really feel like...
Oh, Larry! Hi.
I don't feel like heading back to the Nether.
Oh, we've all been there before. Although grammar. The Nether has never really been my arch enemy. I said March.
Has it always been them creepers?
It's always been the creepers and the baby zombies.
Oh, don't worry, baby zombies aren't added yet.
Oh, good. Hate those little nasties.
Trying not to say something bad.
Well, I mean, they are nasty. You have to. No, no, Larry, don't leave. Larry, stay inside, Larry. You're good. Everything's fine, Larry. Hello, pig. So we're heading to the Dirt Empire, or the Empire of Dirt.
Yes.
All right.
You gotta remember Empire of Dirt because from one of your songs, only because of the movie.
Yep. My Empire of Dirt.
So,
My Empire of Dirt on Pillars of Sand. King Zelinator's Empire.
I wonder if that's the only thing of King Zelinator's here. Yeah, I remember what I labeled everything.
Yeah, the Snowpocalypse definitely took over this place too.
Yep, because I guarantee I put torches all over the place up there. And, poof.
This is a pretty good view. Although, man, that pathway is annoying.
It's fine, hold on, I'm coming. Okay, let's take a look at you. Where did you? This way. Oh, I never put a door there. Wait, I never put doors anywhere. I only put glass. Okay, where are you at?
I'm right here. Jumping.
Oh, I see you. I couldn't tell which side of the thingamabob you're on. There you are. There you go. Woohoo, now we have squares.
Yeah. Best part about Minecraft.
Of course. Can you see the tower from here?
Yeah, I can see the tower. What was that for again?
And just to go up to the height limit. So you see halfway, that one little platform, that was the old height limit. But in this version, they increased it to the current height limit, way at the top.
Wow. Do you think, since this is planning on being a 100-year game, do you think eventually Minecraft's going to get to the point where, like, they've done so much on the Earth segment that maybe eventually you can actually go to space?
I'm not sure.
Vanilla-wise?
The
I mean,
only
it would be
thing-
weird to think about being able to do that in vanilla.
The only thing with that is you use a portal to get to the nether and a portal to get to the end. Why would you not use a portal to go to space? And why would you not just use a portal to go to other planets?
Well, you know, I don't know. You know what a mod or a mode of Minecraft I've always wanted? I've always wanted a time machine that takes you to different versions of the game.
Well, there was a mod like that a while back, but I doubt it's updated. I don't even remember the name of it. But there was a mod that if you did make a time machine, you could go to different eras of Minecraft. Well, I never tried it out.
Really? I probably would have tried it out. That sounds cool.
Very well. Off to the next place since you have not seen it yet. So, I showed the folks at the beginning of the video, but that was already a long time ago, and I know you haven't seen it yet. So from here,
What is it?
well, first up, meet at the nether portal.
Awesome, you think we're gonna play people?
So I say, stop by your house and drop off all your stuff. And we'll come up with something for the squares in the end. I was probably going to end off the stream soon, but I might want to keep going on here if that's fine with you. Hello? Oh, never mind, he muted. Don't worry, viewers, it's fine. Maybe your roommates or someone called him or something. So yeah, we'll be fine now. So when you're done dropping off all your stuff, meet at the Nether portal. Don't know where it is. Just head back to my frisbee place. And I've run out of.
I'm a coming.
Okay. It appears that I've run out of. Doing chest space.
I am lost.
How'd you get underneath there?
I found a house, and I went in the house.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah, when you.
so go to your frisbee thing. I think I'm at your frisbee thing.
Yeah, you were just under it.
Wait, where did you say to go from the frisbee house?
Hold on. I'm coming for you right quickly. If you're facing the amphitheater, make a left. I just need to drop off the eggs right quickly. And I don't need the map on me. Okay, I'm coming.
Nether portal, nether portal. What's this?
Nope, not down in the sewers.
Oh, sewers.
So from there,
Where are you? How do you know where I am?
I see your name tag. Okay, so
Oh.
head up the mine track. Little minecart rails. Then come right here. Boop a doop.
Is it just me, or is your big cobblestone castle-looking thingy broken?
Is it missing a chunk or something?
It looks like it.
It's fine. No, it's not broken. It's all still there, so let's head in. Don't worry, everything's safe. This way.
Ah!
Just walk forward.
I know how Minecraft works.
Okay, well.
Skyrim.
This
Adventure
way.
update terrain.
All these
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
No, you go first. You go first,
Oh.
sorry.
All these paths are relatively new, because I got tired of walking thousands of blocks in the overworld, so I figured, hey, I'll just only walk hundreds of blocks in the nether.
You know what this reminds me of?
Pathway in 2B2T.
No, but yes. 2B2T, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, the queue's been over 200. I haven't bothered joining.
I haven't either. No, it reminds me of our Pocket Edition, Bedrock, I guess I should say, gameplay, where we went to the Nether and we were fighting some ghasts. Remember that?
Yeah,
There's
I
like a
remember.
big lava waterfall or lava fall, I believe.
We're almost here. I know this is
So,
something you would be interested, since I know you'd prefer not to being cramped in the little space.
okay.
Look,
Where'd you go?
right
There
here.
you are. Wow. It looks like actual a village.
Yeah, well,
I didn't even see the village. What the heck?
it's nothing valuable here, and there's not even villagers.
There's not even villagers. Ew.
Because they weren't invented yet.
Oh,
So,
it's a bummer.
well, yeah, I was almost thinking of starting an actual village here on normal terrain. Just because I found this village here.
I mean, we could take the gravel.
Gravel's not that important.
All right.
It's already here. You can replace it with paths when we get paths. And there's this one more place to show
All
you
right.
before we return home. Because I already showed you the other one. This way. At least this one is just a little bit farther.
Still hard for me to remember not to run.
It's fine. And then, ba-doop. Come around to the other side.
Oh, another village.
Yeah.
Ooh, a blacksmith.
Yeah, well, no
Hey,
more
wait,
chests.
there's villagers.
Yeah, I was thinking of turning this one into an actual village.
I
Because,
can't click on them.
yeah, because trading wasn't added yet.
Frickin' Minecraft. Always having to play with my feelings. So when do you get trading?
The next version.
Oh.
So, for now, I was, wanting to turn this into an actual village as well by plopping down more villager houses and, hoping they'll make more. We just need more doors.
Makes sense.
So, as far as
So
I
I
know, these
assume
are...
this is because this place is or something like that. The reason like is the reason that there's villagers in this one and not the other one because this area was in a newer version that
Yes, this one was in slightly newer version. However, though, let's head off over here. Don't fall in the well, or else you'll get stuck.
classic Minecraft issues.
Yep.
We've all been there once.
Yeah, I know. That's why usually I just dig out the sides. A little bit farther. And I'll say head up on this mountain. Ta-da! The Skylands. We will get to the other side in a couple versions.
Wait, what?
Okay, well, don't fall out of the world.
I'll be fine. You know me.
So just stay in the water, and we'll all be good.
What is this?
The Skylands.
Why are there Skylands?
There's a bug with server terrain generators a couple versions back. So there is an entire ring of Skylands surrounding Minecraft Legacy because I went and loaded up all those chunks. So in a few versions, we're gonna go past it to load up more terrain. Because if we were to find any more villages, then I'd want them to have carrots and potatoes.
Interesting. Nice. Sounds like you know what you're doing.
Indeed. So I guess if you really want, we can probably end off the stream soon once we get back to the main area.
Alright. Does this mean that it's snowing at your place?
No. It's not snowing unless we see rain. So hopefully we get back and sleep before it rains. And the reason being, sleep resets the weather cycle. So as long as we get to bed before weather turns on, we'll be all good.
Makes me sad that I still suck at Minecraft.
It's just a hole.
Yeah, but it seems like I fall in every hole, every time. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Where am I? There I am.
Just follow the path. All the way back to start.
Stupid craft park.
After we sleep, we can end it off where it all began.
Nice. Well, you picked good timing. Jordan just asked if I want to come on. So, this works.
Alrighty then.
What did you think of the Nether when you first started playing in the
I thought it was terrifying.
So did I. I think the scariest like I think what everybody has done when they first enter the Nether is obviously punch a pigman, but then also be freaking terrified of the ghasts. You can't run upstairs, that's stupid.
Okay, well, that doesn't get fixed for another couple of versions. So, soon it will be fixed.
Good work on the redstone.
Thanks. It's probably gonna break in the next version because pistons will take one tick longer to extend. So, we'll just need to wait and see.
So, where did the Oh, I'm back. Hello. Sorry. Where does the stream start?
In the house.
In the house.
So then once I end off the stream, we can sleep. As long as it doesn't start snowing before then.
So you want me to go to my place?
Sure.
Alright. Oh crap, am I even gonna make it?
Oh no.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm trying so hard.
Well, hopefully it just doesn't start snowing during the next day.
Bad, 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 bad. Yes, I made it. Ha! I beat you, Minecraft.
There we go.
Ew. Left click closes the door too?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
One more version, I think.
How are you supposed to break it?
Punch something else, then punch the door. Nope, never mind, that doesn't work. Right
was
click.
Was it a bug? Or was it...
Well, I don't know. No one complained about it since it was in the game ever since doors were added. Same thing with levers and buttons, which means if you had a lever or button hooked up to a piece of TNT, you couldn't break the lever because in doing so it would flip.
Well, hello.
So I guess that's all for now. So say farewell.
Well, thanks for letting me be on your stream, and everybody subscribe to Zelen. Bye, guys.
Thank you all for watching. Bye.